Hello, I'm Alex Charns. Took 13 years and 3 Freedom of Information Act lawsuits to get this blackmail memo from the FBI. In 1983, I did a FOIA request for all FBI files about the High Court, and I asked for Justice Abe Fortas' file. The FBI said, "We have no file called Supreme Court." I didn't believe that, consulted with an expert, and was told to do FOIA requests on every deceased justice going back to the 1920s. So that's what I did. Also, I asked for my own file, and in it I found this FBI search slip, which proved the FBI found a 2076-page file called Supreme Court, granted me a fee waiver because it was in the public interest to release it, and then told me it didn't exist. So, conspiracy, cover-up, or just garden variety incompetence. The biggest threat ever to Hoover's power was in 1966. There was a warrantless bugging case in the Supreme Court, and Hoover needed to blame someone, and he wanted to blame Bobby Kennedy, the former AG, and he knew LBJ hated Bobby Kennedy, and he knew Justice Fortas was still serving as an advisor to LBJ, even though he was a Supreme Court justice. So would Justice Fortas violate his judicial oath? Yes, he did. He served as a high-level FBI informant on this Fred B. Black case and told the FBI and the White House what his brethren intended to do based on their conference room discussions. He lobbied the other justices to blame Bobby Kennedy, and in the end, he saved Hoover's skin. And based on the hundreds of thousands of pages of FBI documents that I received in my lawsuits, I wrote Cloak and Gavel, FBI wiretaps, bugs, informers in the Supreme Court. But the lawsuit wasn't over because I didn't believe that the FBI had given me all the files. Playing Wheel of Fortune, figuring out that they hadn't given us Abe Fortas' file out of Hoover's super secret official and confidential files. My lawyer figured out that they had deceived the court and us, and received this blackmail memo showing Hoover blackmailed Justice Fortas about an allegation of sexual misconduct with a teenager, and under the programs at the time, the anti-gay programs, homosexuals in government, that allegation should have gone to the Attorney General. It didn't. The third in command at the FBI was ordered to meet with Fortas, tell him about this allegation, which he did. Fortas denied the allegation, and the FBI said, "Your secret is safe with us." Here is Deloach's memo recounting his meeting at Fortas' house, and Fortas continued to rule on FBI cases after 1967, even though he had been blackmailed, and he continued to serve on the court until 1969, when he resigned in disgrace for other reasons. But this secret about being an informant and being blackmailed stayed under wraps, and the Senate never found out about it, and until we got our hands on this folder in Greensboro, North Carolina. And I rewrote Cloak and Gavel to include information about the blackmail of Justice Fortas in FBI Snitches, Blackmail, and Obscene Ethics at the Supreme Court. Hope you'll read it. Hope you'll let me know what you think. And hope you'll use the Freedom of Information Act yourselves, and be happy to give assistance if you need that. So be in touch. Thanks.